Hey there everybody, welcome to Trial Azure Gaming. Today we are back with Pokemon Premier Journey here in Legends EA. It's episode 63, and it's time for us to continue our Wild Zone Shiny Hunt with our third part. So let's get into Quizartico Incorporated as we talk about seasonal challenges. See them on screen. Complete the ZA Pokedex. We're at 231 and 232, just missing Slurpuff. Complete the Mega Dimension Pokedex. We're at 34 and 132. Reach rank A. That's done. Catch one full art shiny, unlock the Master Ball, complete 100 side missions. Any shiny found must be used max of 6, and find all colorful screws. All those are checked off as well. Complete 3 viewer challenges. We're 2 out of 3. We're trying to complete that third one. Now, second page of seasonal challenges. Complete the Alpha ZA Pokedex. We're at 221 out of 227. What are we missing? The 5 fossils and Slurpuff. That's it. Complete the Alpha Mega Dimension Pokedex. 6 out of 112. Complete the Shiny ZA Pokedex. We have 24 out of 227. Maybe we can add another one today. And complete the Shiny Mega Dimension Pokedex with 0 out of 117. Unlock the Shiny Charm is done, but complete all side missions. We're at 146 out of 200. Get a full Shiny Alpha team. We have 2, a Hawlucha and a Skidoo. Make and use 100 donuts. We've made and used 32 out of 100. I'm not counting any like rogue mega ones or whatever. Complete 7 viewer challenges. We're 2 out of 7. Now, speaking of viewer challenges, Chill and Reap has given us our only 3. Catch a shiny in each wild zone. We're at 11 out of 20. Hopefully I can do this right. The zones we are missing are wild zones 1, 2, 9, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, and 20. Okay? Obviously our plan is to try to, during the day, reset and run through wild zone 14, and at night to run through wild zone 15 to try to avoid a dupe Beedrill in wild zone 15. Did I just about to say Drill Bee? I think I was just about to say Drill Bee, and I stopped myself. Either way, guys. Shiny Hunt before having the Shiny Charm. That's how we got Numon Wild Zone 8. And get 3 Shiny Pokemon in one episode. We've done that twice now, with both episode 55 having 5 Shinies and episode 61 having 4 Shinies. So we're looking pretty good there. But there are 4 empty viewer challenges. So guys, if you want to help me out and give me a challenge, please. I will have to do it as long as it's possible in Legends EA. I'm excited. Let's get into it. So why am I excited? Because I completed another set of Infinite ZA battles. So we're at Challenger ticket. And I believe this will be 13. Okay, not 14 yet. And we're going against Emma. Okay, cool. Now here's the thing. I have to hope that Emma grants us luck and we get a whipped dream. We need a whipped dream to turn, to get Slurpuff. So yeah. Let's see if we're lucky enough to force it to happen. Or will it to happen. Oh, Emma's so cute. Honestly, it's glad to see her go from that tattered outfit and like patches and everything to her accepting all the parts of herself, good and bad. Ampharos v Ampharos! Dragon Balls! Thunderbolt. Dragon Balls. Yeah, mine's 30 levels higher and shiny, so mine's better. Let's go, Ampharos! Abomasnow. Go Flash Cannon, this will do some damage. You leaf seed, so let Dragon Pulse, and there we go. Good old Leaf Seed. Mawile. So, I just hit Dragon Pulse. Oh, I'm so stupid. Alright, let's Flash Cannon. And there we go, took it out. Let's go, Ampharos. You can take all of these by themselves. Low Punny, okay. We will go for the Thunderbolt. Nice. 2 Pokemon left. And we'll Thunderbolt. Lucario's down, so the last one... What was her Mega Evolution? She showed it off, right? Oh yeah, Malamar. That's right. And... Malamar Mega Evolves, and it is still kind of creepy looking. I like it though. Alright, let's try for the Thunderbolt. Protect. And we'll go for Dragon Pulse. No, no, you don't, dude. Hey, you're Voltal. Dark Pulse. There we go. I'm not letting my guy go down. Everyone lives. Alright, got a little bit of money. Oh no, looks like a lot. Oh, she's so adorable. Isn't Emma just adorable? Alright, let's see. Please, 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 Whipped Dream. Ah, it's a metal coat. No. We don't need those. And candy, thank you. Not really though, dude. Oh, dude, we got a trade item, just not the one we needed. That sucks. We were so close. So close, man. Ah, I was hoping. It's alright. It's alright. You can't always nail it. So last episode, we did add a Magikarp while hunting Wild Zone 14. Unfortunately, it was just outside of Wild Zone 14. So yeah, I have to be careful of that, because fly resetting here also ends up fly resetting the Magikarp. So yeah. So obviously here we are hoping for any of the Pokemon shiny. Preferably Helioptile, but who knows, right? Any of them will work. Oh, let me get my repeat ball ready. Hey, anybody here want to be shiny? Come on, guys. The sooner one of you is shiny, the better. Because you get to join me on a nice, safe team. In a nice, cozy Pokeball. Doesn't that sound nice, guys? Nope, none of these guys want to be shiny. Every one of them hates me right off the bat. Dodged. So, last episode, we phased on Magikarp. This time we have to hope we do not phase on Magikarp. Another shiny Magikarp will be a bit depressing, if I'm honest, but yeah. Can we find a shiny? I hope so. I so desperately hope we find a shiny. Oh, that's an alpha. I'll make it pop up just to make it mad. Oh, that's an alpha Molga. Hey, buddy, don't Thunderbolt me. Dodged. Oh, dude, I'm getting good at dodging those sand tombs. Okay, so here's a big thing, right? We have to do our best to try to get a shiny here. Hopefully, it's not as shiny like Magikarp or anything, because we need a shiny in Wild Zone 14. The sooner we find one, the better. Because that way we can move on, talk about other wild zones, and if we're not getting a shiny an episode, we're kind of in a rough spot. Alright? The goal is a shiny at least an episode. Hopefully we get one preferably in the wild zone, like last time we got one in Magikarp, got Magikarp that's right outside a wild zone. Hopefully get one in Wild Zone 14, because then during the day I can go do Wild Zone 9, at night do Wild Zone 15, and multiple shinies would be welcomed as well. If we can clear up multiple wild zones in a single episode... Wait, what's Alpha? What's Piston? Oh, it's a Molga! I didn't even see the Alpha there, I'm not gonna lie. I was so focused on the ground, I didn't see it up there. Oh no, it's really trying to kill me. Dude, holy Alpha, can I turn some of this Alpha luck into a shiny, please? Dang. There we go. Oh, just all I can ask is that out of the two wild zones, whether it's 14 or 15, 14 during the day, 15 at night, I end up with at least one shiny in them. Within them. Now, if I could get multiple shinies this episode again, and knock out multiple wild zones, I'm big chillin'. I will literally be so happy. But for now, you know what? I was wondering what was around Onyx. That was Stealth Rock. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. What are those things? I was like, oh yeah, Stealth Rock. Duh. I'm just being an idiot. Yeah, so if there was a shiny here... Oh god. I'm trying to think, is there a shiny here I'd want least? And I don't think there is. Drillbur can become X-Drill, and I love X-Drill. Emolga and Helioptile would be pretty tough. You know, Onyx, this is like the only place to really get them besides like Mega Dimension zones, I think. So like, hello, Alpha Drillbur. So if I had to pick, maybe Drillbur out of all the shinies would be the one I'd want least, but that's just because I could find him in another location. Everyone else can only pretty much be found here. So I guess Drillbur would be the one I'd want the least, but even then, he could become an Exodrill. And I'd be happy with that. So like, there isn't a Pokemon I think that I'd want, like, actually the least. Like, I'm actively trying to think, is there a Pokemon I wouldn't want shiny? Ooh. Man, if you were shiny, you'd be awesome. But I don't think there is. I don't think there's a single Pokemon. Holy alphas, dude. Can we chill with the alphas? Can I get some shiny luck? Please? Every time I've entered, there's like been 5 alphas. Watch, the one time I enter and there's like no extra alphas is the one where there's going to be a shiny. Right? But yeah, I think every shiny here is awesome. And every shiny's final form is awesome. Like, Onyx's shiny's okay on its own. Steelix is awesome because it comes a golden snake. Oh, 2 alphas right there. What? See? 3 alphas. Obviously, we're guaranteed one in the center, so that's 4 alphas. Dude, what's every time I enter, it's like multiple alphas. I took some damage there. Yeah. What's with the alpha luck? Like, can I please re-roll that? Oh, that Drillbur was... Oh, no, I only knew that one was alpha. 4 alphas. Like, can I please turn that alpha luck into a shiny, right? I don't need alphas anymore. Unless it's going to be an alpha shiny. Then it might be worth the rate. Because an alpha shiny like Emolga or Helioptile would be crazy. Oh, Laron's cry is so cute. I like it. Everyone in the middle looks red. Everyone in the middle is red. We keep moving. No shinies. Oh, did we really not get another alpha in there? Okay, I guess my theory of no alpha equals shiny isn't right. I'm just hoping my luck is on my side, right? Because how many spawns are we getting here? Like, if we go 1 out of 1,000, I know it's per roll, right? But we're spawning Pokemon in here. Right, on average, it's usually, what, 3 over here, 4 with that Emolga, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, ow, 11, 12, then there should be 13 up here, and 14, 15, 16 in the center, then 17, 18. So, okay, we have, hold on, I'm gonna bring out the calculator for this. Let's exit really quick. All right, if I have, I mean, this isn't exact, right? Because obviously shiny odds aren't like an exact science, right? It kind of is, but kind of isn't, right? So it's one of those things where, let me grab my trusty amount here. So base with the shiny charm is 1024. Let's just say 1025, right? And if we divide that by how much did we say that we had? Like, let me just go recount. Let's just recount. I totally forgot right away. But it's 1 in 1024.38. We'll round that up to 1025, right? So let's start from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, ow, 15, 16. I think it was higher than that, and I think we're missing a couple spawns, but let's use this lower number of 16, right? And then if we divide by 16, that's 64.625. So let's say 65. So in essence, within 65 resets-ish, one of these Pokemon should be shiny if you use solid numbers, right? If you use the solid calculations. But like, that's just it. How often am I actually gonna get solid numbers in this? Probably not often. Ow. Ow. I also have to worry about phasing on that Magikarp too. But that Magikarp, you know, I mean, it's another shiny. And an alpha one would be cool. Hello, you three. You four. Not seeing anything really awesome yet, like a shiny, guys. Looks like everyone in the middle is red. Yeah. It's crazy how big he is. Look how big he is. Obviously, throughout the day, we will work on Wild Zone 14. Hope we find a shiny here. And during night, we do Wild Zone 15. If we do find a shiny here, during the day, we will go hunt Wild Zone 9. Oh, there's some old growth there. Another alpha. Okay. A lot of alphas here, man. We're really having a lot of alpha. Oh, look. What a cool shiny would have been alpha. 1, 2, 3, all red. This is another 4 or 5 alpha Wild Zone 14. Damn, that's a lot of... Dude. We're hitting so many alphas. Like, absolutely a ton. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy that we have that many. Come on. Let's find a shiny. All we need is one shiny. And then we're done here temporarily. There's an alpha, so that's one alpha so far in the bunch. Ow. Oh, I'm taking a lot of damage. All 3 in the middle are red. Wait, hold on, it's sunny. We're not getting any helioptile spawns. Hold on, what? Hold on, is it like cloudy or something? Helioptile, neither one spawned there. Why? That's not good. That's losing 2 potential spawns each time. Maybe I just got unlucky and they just didn't spawn that time? That's an alpha. Not a shiny. That's another alpha. Oh my god, we're already at 2. Both of those. Yeah, no, what happened? Hold on. It still indicates that it's sunny. Every person in the middle's red. I just got stuck. That's not good. We're here at this spawn. Hold on, I need to check the weather. Oh wait, I'm looking at the day icon. It's overcast. So we're not, we still have to reset here, I think. I think hunting this, but we have no chance right now for Helioptile. I was about to say Heliolisk, which would have been wrong, but I think I've missaid the name a couple times. So this is sucky. We do not have a chance at Heliolisk. Also, I think we lose 2 spawns. So that means we have 2 less chances every time for a shiny, because those don't get replaced. It's either Heliolisk spawns or he doesn't. There's no middle ground. Well, all 3 in the middle are red, so none of you are shiny. Kind of a bummer. Do I maybe stop here because I don't have a chance at it? No, because if I can get a shiny here, that is another one checked off. And yeah, I don't know. Part of me kind of wants those other 2 spawns. This will be my last trip around, and then I think I'll move to Wild, just because it's not sunny. I'll move to Wild Zone 9 for the remainder of the day. So unless there's a shiny here, no dice. Everyone in the middle is red, so none of them are shiny. Also, I want an area where I'm not constantly pelted by sand tomb, if I'm honest. Okay, yeah, so we don't have any real shot here. Let's go to Wild Zone 9 when it's not shiny, because sunny. I can't talk. Because Wild Zone 9 is the odd one out. You know, Wild Zones 1, 2, 9, and 9's just kind of an outlier stuck in the middle, because the rest are, what, 14, 15, oh, hey, buddy. You know, and it's just, yeah, it's kind of like you have the 9's just the one that doesn't have a buddy next to it. Like, and for remembering sakes, it would be easier on me if it was like 1, 2, and then if we got rid of 9, then it's like, you know, 13, 14, 15, and then it's, you know, 18, 19, 20, right? And it's like, boom, pow, that's easy to remember because they're all grouped up. Obviously, if we get Pokemon in 14 and 15, then whatever's left over out of that bracket would be here. Now, obviously, every shiny here, outside of the birds, would be actually rather welcomed. You know, anything but Fletchinder is the shiny we would accept. Hey, buddy. Oh, you look angry still. You don't have to be angry. But yeah, whether it's Kadabra, which I really still can't tell much of the difference between them, Sableye turning gold, Mawil's black accents turning brown, not Fletchinder, because I'm not going to put that in the universe, because it will be Fletchinder if I say anything positive. Carbink, obviously, its little white fluff turns blue. Yeah, both these guys would have sparkled by now, so let's reset. Fletchinder we don't want. Esper turns pink. We already have one, but it's male. We could use a female. Or if we get a second male, we can always just evolve to Meowstic. The alpha Meowstic would be cool just because it would be an alpha. Carbink, like I said, turns blue. And then Manectric, his blue gets replaced with black and becomes a cool shiny. He has a really cool shiny. So, like, at the end of the day, we are just looking for a Pokemon, any Pokemon here that could be shiny. Like, not a single one I would hate outside of Fletchinder. Fletchinder we would take But it wouldn't be one I'd be excited about. It'd be like, oh great, our first real dupe that we couldn't use, or, you know, oh hey. Well, none of those guys are there. Oh, I failed that drop. Oh, and I just got hit by knockoff. Ow. Run, 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 run. Yeah, I am not going to go anywhere near Wild Zone 15 during the day, because if I get a shiny Beedrill, unless it's the alpha, I'm going to be very sad. Come on, one of these Carbink be shiny. Oh, all the Carbink have bright fluff. And neither of these are shiny because they both would have gone off by now. Let's go back here really quick because I do want to talk about something. So, fly resetting here, because it's almost daytime. I realized something. Obviously, Pichu's there, and the Mareeps are here. I don't think those guys up there are being affected. But if I put a ping dead on where these Mareeps are, right? Right here. My fly resetting, does it actually reset them? Like, I mean, it will if I walk towards them. But what's the distance? 43 meters. Okay, so that is. Well, here's another thing. I watched a video, a short. And I can't remember who made it. Shoot. Either way, it was a good short. And it was like, if you really want to reset Pichu and only Pichu, the best method is to go in and out, not fly resetting. The fly resetting can help with the Flaffy. But by going in and out of here, Pichu's the only one within range that could be reset. Now, it could take a million tries. It might take 2 tries, right? Like this next try, we could have shiny Pichu. Who knows, right? Could take up to that 1,000 number plus, because we're only resetting one Pokemon. Truthfully, right? So like, but fly resetting, I think, gives us a shot at these Mareep too. So night is falling over at the city, so I'm not going to fly over to 15 yet. Because I don't want to trigger a potential shiny during the daytime. Especially seeing I still never found any more confirmation out about the Pumpkaboo and if their shiny is saved. So, yeah. But I also feel bad doing this just for Pichu, because I feel like I should be giving the entirety of Wild Zone 1 a shot. I just don't want another shiny Fletchling, right? So it's kind of rough there. But my goal should be the viewer challenge first and foremost. It should not be about getting dupes or caring about that. It should be getting a shiny in each Wild Zone for Chillin' Reed. That's his challenge. I want to work on it. That's why I'm doing this whole block, is so he understands I am not just letting this challenge slowly burn away on the side, right? I want him to know that I care about his challenge. Let's head over to 15. All right, so obviously 15. Oh, I need to go to the cafe. Shoot, I'll run through once. We'll run through once, because obviously Wild Zone 15, thankfully at nighttime, any of the Punkaboos would be big shiny. Obviously we don't know that. The Gorgeist in the middle, the Haunter, the Banettes, the Shuppets. You know, any of these guys down here could be shiny in school as long as it's during the nighttime. During the daytime, I would love Whirlipede, I would love Scolipede shiny. But I cannot risk a Beedrill. And like 3 Beedrill spawn, and I cannot risk. That's more likely the one. And then obviously up here we have the Larvitar, which any of these guys shiny would be cool. But obviously you can tell by their bellies, they're all red. None of them are purple, so they're all not shiny. All right. So I think the best method was to just go to Cafe Ultimo and just constantly reset, and hope we can find the shiny. I think I decided that zooming in once on the map was actually going to help. I think. Is that what I decided? I can't remember right now. But yeah. Yeah, that does feel better. But yeah, so pretty much I'm hoping for any shiny. Any Pokemon here can be shiny and I won't be mad. Like, yeah, I have plenty of shiny Haunters and shiny Gengars, but I need every Pokemon here shiny. Okay. So, like, yeah, any one of them. Any one of them can be shiny. And I'll go check the Larvatars eventually. I don't know if this one is actually hitting the Larvatars. Because if this resetting isn't, and I have to actually physically go up there, then the running method for Larvitar, running back and forth across that thing, 70 meters away and all that stuff, I think would be the better option. But I'm not shiny hunting anything specific. Right now, it is simply shiny hunting. And here, I need so many of the shiny Punkaboos that I'll gladly take one. If any size, whether it's extra large or large, I'll take it. Gorgeist. I need a shiny Gorgeist. It'll obviously only be medium size, but if that wants to be shiny, cool. The medium's done. Shuppet, Bayonet, that's all right with me. Haunter, cool, right? I just don't want another Beedrill. Like, I'll be less annoyed by it if I get, like, the alpha one, but I can't control that. Like, if Beedrill only spawned the single alpha, I would not have a problem. I'd be okay. I'd be like, oh man, I'm super pumped about having the entire line done, and any extras are just sweet bonuses, right? And just that simple. Now, my problem here is, like, how many Pokemon am I actually resetting with this? Like, if I bring up that 1025 number again, how many Pokemon am I resetting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8? I don't think the one's up top. Okay, let's be generous, right? And say we are resetting 10 Pokemon. That means in 102.5, so let's just be honest, call it 103. It would take like 103 resets. Night isn't that long. So Wild Zone 14, we should find a shiny in it before we should find one in Wild Zone 15. Right? Yeah, I just can't tell the... Yeah, I don't know, man. Shuppet's gonna be tough. I can't tell the difference, especially seeing one Shuppet spawns in like this dark shadow on the side, and another one spawns by like a light. So one Shuppet always looks a lot brighter than the other. And I really can't tell if one is shiny or not. So the sparkle is gonna have to be what it is. Obviously, I know Haunter's Tongue. I know Bayonet changes shade pretty drastically. Punkaboo and Gorgeist should be common. Like, most of the shinies here I could recognize. Shuppet is the one I am most afraid about. Like, if it's a shiny Shuppet, I'm just going to have to hope. And yeah. If I do... Okay, so my plan here is... And the next time I'm caught, this is my game plan. And I'll explain to it as soon as I get... like alerted on. Like the next time it won't let me fast travel, I'll talk about my plan a little bit more. So far, I'm resetting pretty nicely right here, so we have no issues. Things are going great. Oh man, this is awesome. Dude, I mean, shoot. Just gotta wait for that sparkle sound. Oh, this is going way too smooth. Uh-oh. Something's gonna happen if all this is going this smooth. But yeah, because I know looking up Shuppet Shiny... Whoa, I almost traveled to 15. glad I caught myself. Glad I caught myself. All right, looking up Shuppet shiny, which Shuppet was. Let me bring it back up again. Unlike Bayonets, because let me actually go grab their shiny really quick so I can see it and compare, like, or talk about it with the images in front of me. I am an idiot. I am the biggest idiot to idiot ever. Oh my god, I was saying Shuppet's name the whole time, and I for some reason scrolled down to Trevenant. And yeah, oh my god, I don't know how I kept saying Shuppet, and my brain was like, go to Trevenant in Gen frickin' 6 instead of Shuppet and Banette in Gen 3. You know, good job being an idiot, bro. Okay, cool, thanks, game. So yeah, Shuppet goes from like a dark blue to like a teal blue. And I think the biggest thing is, I think its eyes, it kind of matches the eye color like on the outside. Unless that, okay, so yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me save. Let me save. Oh my god, there's a shiny. A shiny Punkaboo. Dude, the aggro. Oh my god, shiny Punkaboo. Okay. So, hold on a minute. First off, another new shiny. So that brings our shiny ZA Dex to 25. That also means another Wild Zone's done, so we're 12 out of 20, leaving only 8. Alright, and now our nights are free, which means I'll probably head up. So, hold on. Punkaboo, this is probably a large. It didn't look extra large, it didn't sound extra large. So this should be a large Punkaboo. So it should be here. So obviously, yeah, that's a large. So first off, awesome, we got a shiny. And that was really quick, right? That was really quick. That absolutely blew my mind. I was literally just about to talk about Shuppet and how it's shiny. I don't know how vibrant it is, and with the light, I didn't know. But there's Punkaboo. Dude, I ran out so I could save and not panic as much as possible. So my plan was, right, and we're what, 36 minutes in? So I'm making a note. All right, so, right, let's talk about this. I was going to talk about how the shiny Banette's changes to, like, from a black to a blue, but Shuppet's turned from a dark blue to a light blue. Is there another shiny in here? Probably not. But I'm going to run through. Okay, nothing else looks shiny. That's fine. We got our shiny. Wild Zone 15 done. Awesome. Thank you. Done. Oh god, that's so cool. So Wild Zone 15, we no longer have to worry about. So, yeah. Let's go to 13. 13 should be the one we should focus on next for night. Even though I can do day or night here, Phantup, Trevenant, Scyther, a lot of good shinies here. Dude, that's... Oh, dude, I'm so pumped. Also, these shinies here are very, like, obvious. Right, Scythers, in this game, because of how kind of big they are, you should notice the pink joints. You know, like, it's not hard to notice them. Pincer, you know, like the Phantom's head and Trevenant's body. Oh, Alpha Scyther. I could have used one of those a lot sooner earlier, but yeah. Heracross turns pink. Like, it's pretty obvious if anyone's shiny here, right? Scyther obviously gets the pink joints. Pinsir changes from... Oh, hold on. Let me run through it one more time. Ooh, Alpha. Any pink Heracross? Nope. Okay, everybody looks good. And good as in, I mean, not shiny. But yeah, so Scyther's joints turn pink. Pinsir turns bright purple, and its horns turn like... See, it looks gold to me, but I don't know if it would be gold in this game. So that's kind of one of those things where I don't know. I'll have to see it. Hint, hint, that means you should be shiny, Pinsir. Heracross obviously turns bright pink. So that's no, like, big surprise there. If it's shiny, he will stand out. He will stand out very much. Then Trevenant Phantom, obviously their wood tones turn white. Like a pretty obvious white. So every shiny here, maybe excluding Scyther, is very noticeable. Like, because it's the little joints, right? And I mean, the joints are pretty obvious. In Legends Arceus, they weren't. The shiny wasn't that noticeable in that game. But in this game, I feel like the models are a little bit more detailed. Like, I can see the joints a little more clearer than I did in Legends Arceus. Also, Legends Arceus was like threat of death every few seconds. So maybe for me, it was just kind of panicky and I really didn't get a card. Not to mention Scyther was in a forest. Here, he's more kind of in a clearing. And there's only two and not like, you know. Dude. Why are one of you always alpha? Yeah, see. I mean, not to mention we have the sparkles and the sound and all that plays. But yeah, during the daytime, Vivillon would be kind of a meh, but we still wouldn't need it. So it would be an okay shiny. And then the Reaping Bell, whether alpha or not, shiny would be cool. All right. The alpha one I'd immediately make into a Victory Bell. I just gotta be honest. But yeah, like, again, any Pokemon here could be shiny. And I'd be happy with it. But we already got one. Right? We already got one shiny. We knocked off Wild Zone 15. And, you know, if we can get another shiny during the day in Wild Zone 14, it would kind of leave 13 as kind of a lone man, like 9. But 13 is one I can do day or night. Right? Because, like, I'm okay with any of the Pokemon that spawn there. So, like, for now, we can just do 13 at night. I guess I could also try to do 2 at night. But 2 is pretty much like a little bit more restrictive. Yeah. So let's run through. If I was going to bet if I was going to get a shiny here in 13... My honest bet, like my honest belief, is it would be during the day and it'd be a Vivillon. And because Vivillon shiny is very hard to notice because the middle body just turns white, it'd probably be, I'd hear the sound. Like I'd be running through and I'd hear the sound, I'd get excited, be like, oh, who is it? And then I'd see Vivillon, I'd probably be like, okay, we need it. And catch it, but I'd also be like, man, it could have been something else, you know? Because I love Vivillon with all of its patterns, but in this game, you only have the one pattern here, you have the blue pattern from the side mission, and then you have the pattern from the Mega Dimension. Those are the only patterns you can get. It's, I think, those 3. I don't think there's more. Right? So with only, like, 3 patterns, it's not that exciting. Like, if this row... If they updated it where all the Vivillon patterns could appear shiny in this row, Oh, I would be hunting here left, right, and center. I would be going out. I would be building a Pavilion shiny dex. But because the patterns are so restricted, it's cool to just get one and be like, cool, I got my shiny. But it also feels a little like, man, there was a missed opportunity to have all the patterns, you know? But maybe that's just me, you know? I was one of those guys who tried to collect every one of the patterns of Pavilion. So, what I didn't know until very recently is that the middle stage technically also has that many different forms, because in its code, every Scatterbug and every the previous forms all have it too, right? Like, that's the weird thing is Pavilion and all of its patterns, frickin' Spoopa also has those patterns inside its cloak. You just don't see them because it's like an evolution thing. It's like a coding evolution thing, which is really interesting. But okay, maybe I should do my little calculation here. So obviously we're going at it 1025. You know, gonna round up here. How many Pokemon spawn here? I think during the day there's actually more spawns. But let's count. So we have the 2 pincers. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We only have 10. So again, we're looking at, I think I actually did 10 from last time. So again, we're looking at, whoop, I totally just misclicked on my calculator. Obviously, give me a second. I just closed it. I'm too drained to do math. I don't want to do math. Math isn't hard though, I just am lazy right now. All right, so obviously it's 102.5 because obviously with like 10, you just move the zeros, you know, you move one over, whatever. But we're rounding up to 103 because that's how we're working. So it would take 103 run-throughs to find a shiny. Another Alpha Scyther. Cool. Remember when I was struggling to find one the other night? Cool, we found 2 in such quick... well, actually, I found it pretty quick, right? I don't think I really had that much of an issue finding one. It was like in a couple resets, so... Maybe not. Maybe I'm just being a drama king for no reason. But. Right, we're gonna run in and just keep resetting. If we get the shiny, we get a shiny. If we don't, we already got one, and we're gonna go do a day cycle for Wild Zone 14. I would like to hope to have 2 shinies and 2 wild zones checked off this episode. Truth be told, that would be my ideal dream. But obviously in an ideal world, it might not happen. You know, I mean, in an ideal world, it might happen, but this isn't an ideal world. So yeah, at least we got 15 done. 15 is one I'm going to have to shiny hunt at night quite a bit to probably get an extra large Punkaboo, but I'm glad we got a large Punkaboo. Glad we caught it, no issue. And yeah. So I'm quite okay. I think this, I think we might have 2 more ghosts. 2 more goes. Yeah, 2 more. 2 more. That's an alpha. Yeah. We're gonna do one more run through, and I really have to think about Wild Zone 1 a bit. Like, do I just want to reset for the Pichu? Or do I want to run through, or like actually run through Wild Zone 1 like I'm doing with 13 and hope to find something other than a fletchling? Because fly resetting is just going to reset the initial spawns, and that could leave us in a pickle. Alright, so here's the plan, right? The more I think about it, Pichu, I think, is the most helpful shiny here. But I still need, like, a shiny Mareep. So maybe I should just run through, like, Wild Zone 1. But maybe I run through the back end and try not to force the Fletchling spawns. I think that might be a shout. Yeah. But it is daytime. I'm mainly checking to see if it's actually sunny or if it's going to be some other weather condition. It is sunny. Okay, let's head to 14. So again, we have like Ultra spawns in Wild Zone 14. Did I just say 13? In Wild Zone 14. And so we're going to have to hope that it said 65 resets should be the ideal amount. Let's see if we can't get a shiny here. Switching back to my repeat ball. Hey, buddy. And maybe we can find a shiny pretty quick. Because if we can find a shiny here and actively... Ow. Every time I exit, I'm so afraid the Magikarp will be shiny. If I can find a Wild Zone 14 one and we can check off 14 and 15, then all it is running through 13 and then getting 13 done and then getting 9 done. And then all that we have left are like bookends, right? Wild Zone 1 and 2, and then, what, 17, 18, no, 18, 19, 20. 17's done, right? So that would just be the bookends left. So if we can get it where all the middle ones are done, and all that's left is the bookends, yeah, we're doing great. Obviously, we're just going to have to just see how lucky we get. My biggest fear, a part of me kind of wants to kill that Magikarp so I don't phase on it. But obviously, I'd have to go back and check if it's there every time and kill it. I just don't think it's that worth it. I think my better plan is just to hope I find a shiny before I phase on another golden Magikarp. Ow. Ow. Why is everything so violent here? Can't they just be like shiny and nice? Oh look, both of you guys are over here. Ow. Watch out, guys. Everything is mean and cruel in this world. Yo. Let me out, let me out, let me out. Jeez, everything here literally just wants to kill me. Why? I'm not doing anything. I'm just chilling. Maybe trying to capture them in Pokeballs, but that's beside the point. Alpha Molga up there. That would be hell of a shiny. Actually, I'd be very concerned because I would just have to kill everything here first to try to get it to stop attacking me. Oh, you shiny would have been cool too. Dodged. Get wrecked with your Sand Tomb. Okay. Can we find a shiny in Wild Zone 14, please? No phasing, no BS. Come on, if I can get another shiny here, man. I mean, not another shiny, but like, you know, another shiny this episode. If I can get a shiny in here and have 2 total, I'd be so happy. And then we can go and move and just work on 13. Wild Zone 13 exclusive, right? Every time I exit, man, I'm so afraid. I'm not gonna lie. Every time. Every time I feel that moment of, please don't be shiny, please don't be shiny out there. Which is funny to think, because like before, any shiny would have, you know. Yeah, I just need any shiny in here, man. That's a big thing. Any one of these guys can be shiny. Oh my god, I thought that was an Excadrill running at me for a moment. It's a Drillbur. I saw a blue on its body. I was like, it's kind of small for an Excadrill, but maybe I'm comparing it to the Alpha. No, that thing chasing me is just a regular Drillbur. Dang, man, I saw the blue and I thought it was an Excadrill. Damn. I mean, I didn't hear the sound. I didn't see the sparkle or anything. I just saw it running towards me and it was coming from where the Excadrill stand and it had blue on it. How am I not supposed to think, ooh, possible shiny? Oh, none of these guys are. Oh, hey, dude. No, you don't need to get mad. You can chill. Oh. Oh, come on. You know, I don't mind shiny hunting. Like, oh my god, I was like, wait, it's doing the charge thing. That's so cute. And I was about to pause and watch it, and then I realized if I pause, I'm gonna die to everything else. You know? I can't pause. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like how violent this place is. And there's not really a true way to sneak around, and I can't kill any spawn because I need the shinies of anything to be shiny here. Like, I don't care if it's an Aeron, I don't care if it's an Onyx. I don't care if it's a Drillbur, or a Emolga, Helioptile, Excadrill, Lairon. I don't care. I don't care who it is. Any one of you, ow, can be shiny and I'd be happy. I just cannot phase on another Magikarp. Because there's no other way to enter this place. This is the only direction. And if I phase on a million Magikarps, there will be sadness. Oh, that's Alpha Onyx. Hey, buddy. I mean, I think pretty much any Pokemon here that isn't an Alpha, if it pops up shiny, I can just repeat ball it. Right? Ooh. Like, really quickly. Meow. Okay. Every time I exit, man, a part of me just pauses saying, please no, please no, please no. Don't, no shiny charm from the water. Which one of these Pokemon will be my savior? Which one of these Pokemon will be shiny and free me? I don't know why I constantly am thinking it's going to be this, whatever spawns in there. Whether it's Onyx or Drillbur, I constantly feel like that area is where the shiny's going to spawn. Like, that's just a gut instinct. You know what's an idea, though? Is if I left the Magikarp, like, if, let's say a Magikarp did spawn down there, right? Like, let's say that one was gold. I could always leave that one as a potential, like, marker, and if it ever disappears, then I know I have 10 other shinies hiding someplace. That might not be a bad shout to have. Before to get down to that far, that means I would need to have found a bunch of other shinies that are hiding. But, you know, it's not a bad idea to have a checkpoint like that. Didn't mean to scare you, buddy. Ah! Yo, guys, can we all chill? Don't need sand tombs and bulldoze and death. Yeah, that's not a bad shout. Maybe keeping a Pokemon in one spot that I know will always be there and using it to gauge if I have other Pokemon. So if it ever vanishes, that means I know I have 10 other shinies on the... Oh, dude, you shiny would be awesome. Any shiny, man. Any shiny. Any one of you guys, that's all I need. Is just one. Remember, the number that the math says, Al, if you just do base calculations, you take the raw number and you divide, right? It says what, 65, I believe, with all these spawns, like within 65 resets, one of the Pokemon in here should be shiny. But you know, math, it's not that solid number. Hey, Mora. Dude, that Aeron is chasing me down. Damn, did you see him? He was hauling. Oh, I got stuck. That's not good. That's not good. The only way I'd be happy about that Magikarp being shiny in the water would be if it also happened to be an alpha. Because that'd be giant golden Magikarp. Now that'd be something to celebrate. Oh, you're big and alpha. You're scary. Hold on. Run, 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 run. Oleol in the middle of red. Ow. Ooh, okay. So I don't know how many resets I'm in. I should actually try out of that 65 number to try to keep track. But it also is kind of tough when I'm just trying to live. But everything wants to murder me. Why? Dude, everything in here is so violent, man. Come on, just one of you be shiny. Which one of you want to be my hero? If I could sing, I would sing to you, Pokemon, and have one of you be my hero. But, alas, I cannot sing. And it would make anyone's ears bleed if I attempted. Dodged. Okay. I literally take a deep breath, I think, every time I step out, thinking and hoping. Alright. Oh, there's an alpha right there. I can see him right from the gate. But his belly underneath does not look green, which means that it's not a shiny. Nope. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm amazed we got Wild Zone 15 before 14. 15 said it would require like 100-something resets. But then again, 15 I was just resetting to the same spot over and over again. 14 I'm actually stepping in and wandering around. Which takes time away from the quickness. It's not like I'm just resetting at the entrance. Because I'm mostly hoping to spawn one of the... Ow. Helioptile shiny. Oh, hey, I've never seen you spawn back here. Well, that's a new one. So the two of them do have another spawn point. I've only ever seen them both on the same side or one on each side. I've never seen one of them spawn in that back part. Interesting. Good to know. Good to know. I learned something new. That's awesome. Okay, hold on. I got a notification about something on my phone. Oh, whatever. Okay, we're good. We're good. Ignore it. Ooh. Come on. Wait, is it raining? Oh no, that means you're not gonna spawn anymore. Shoot, so we lost 2 of our spawns. Dang. Well, you know what the rain does mean. Kumi spawns over here. I shouldn't try to reset it though, but man. Alright, seeing the rain has taken 14 out of commission, let's go back to Wild Zone 9 and run that a few times. Right. I think in Tool I exclusively work on Wild Zone 13. I think working on 9's a good shout. Okay. Can we find a shiny here in Wild Zone 9? This is the zone I think I'm most concerned about fighting, because like I want to give every Pokemon but Fletchinder a chance to be shiny. And I know I could bench reset for the Manectric, but how many times am I going to come across a shiny Fletchinder doing that? Right? Probably a lot more often than I want it to be. And I mentioned it before, I kind of want my shiny to just be like, you know, like, oh man, that's shiny, and you know, freak out about it and not be like, oh man, there's a shiny Fletchinder, whoop-de-doo, you know. I mean, there wasn't one there, but you know what I mean, like the reenactment of it all. Because like I want the first Pokemon I see shiny to just like naturally to have spawned from me running around and resetting, instead of specifically trying to shiny on something. That's why I feel so bad about Wild Zone 1. Like resetting Wild Zone 1 constantly just for Pichu. Oh, neither of you guys are shiny. Neither of you guys are. Okay, I need to get out of here. Danger, danger, danger. Let me out. Okay. Like I almost went to 10. I do want to try for Slowpoke there, but can't do that yet. Like that's the thing. I want to go around a corner, see a Sableye or a Mawile or a Kadabra. I want to go up the ladders and see one of the Mawiles or possibly the Carvinks, or see the shiny Manectric Alpha and freak out, or the shiny Alpha Meowstic and freak out, or see the Esper from top of the hill and be like, oh, I need to jump down there and catch that without dying and having everything else get pissed at me. You know, like there's that moment of, okay, how am I going to catch this? You know, like I want, oh, I got stuck. Hey buddy, don't attack me. Or if I'm climbing up this ladder, right? Mawile or Carbink could be shiny. I could hear the shiny thing go off, like as I get to the top and be like, there's a shiny, and like go look for it. Right? I mean, obviously right now we don't see any everything. There's a Fletchinder. Obviously we don't see any yellow on the on the Meowstic, so oh, we dodged everything being mad there. That's awesome. All right, then we gotta go up over here like this. I know this is like a weird loop, and it's not like I'm shiny hunting something specifically. Oh, that's not good for me. You're gonna hurt me, aren't you? Climb, 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 climb. Don't be mean, don't be mean, don't be mean, don't be mean, don't be mean. Can you float? Okay, you're recovering. Good job, Cadaver. Yeah, you heal up, buddy. You deserve it. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't make him mad enough to chase me. I don't think either of you are shiny. No, you're not. Wait, I know this. It's a dead end. Wait, I don't need to be up there. Hold on, let me down. Let me down, 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 let me down. Exit, exit, exit. Okay, I can reset. Okay. So I think one more loop, and then at night, we'll go to Wild Zone 14? 15. No, 13. We're done with 15. 13 and run through it, and then actually, maybe I should... Yeah, we'll do one more night-day cycle, and then we'll wrap it up, right? I will be honest, a part of me kind of wanted to try to sewer respawn the Goomies for potential shiny, but that wouldn't have helped with our objective. But yeah, let me know if you think it's kind of dumb of what I'm doing. Like that I know I'm doing it inefficiently, and I understand there's better methods. But also, a part of me kind of wants that moment of not trying to ow, that hurt. Not try to reset for one, just kind of let things happen, you know? That Esper doesn't look pink. Oh, I'm not gonna make it up the ladder in time. It's gonna kick me out. Resist. Climb the ladder. Climb it fast. Faster than you've ever climbed a ladder before. You're almost at the top, buddy. I can get there. Nope. Fair. Okay, game. I get it. You don't like me. Fair enough. Nice battle zone. So yeah, I'll do this night cycle and one more day cycle, and then the next night I'll wrap up the episode so I can go do another battle. Okay, sneak up because he didn't see me there. Up, 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 up. I want to at least check the Carbinks and the Kadabra here, and then we'll fly to Wild Zone 13. Like I said, I would love 2 shinies this episode, but like... Okay, yeah, no, everything's not shiny here. Let's go to 13. I was about to say 15 again. Haha, I caught myself. Alright, so Wild Zone 13 again. Scyther, Pinsir, Heracross, Phantom, Trevenant. Any of the shinies, I'll welcome. I know you're not shiny, but I swear you've been alpha every time, and the alphas don't save. What's up with that? Why does it feel like that one's almost always alpha, but it's, you know, they don't save alphas? And if it was shiny, it would sparkle, and it wouldn't look wood-toned, it would look pale and white, and its eyes would be what? I think it's blue? So, like, it wouldn't look like how it looks. Okay, now it's not alpha, so... I complained hard enough for it to stop being alpha, I guess. Yeah, 13 is just one of those ones where we're probably going to run through it 100-something times, and eventually we'll get a shiny. Because thankfully, I don't think there's anything around here I can phase on, is there? I don't think so. Not really seeing anything. Oh, I guess there's a Trubbish over there I could technically phase on. Maybe back at the entrance I should look around. No, this side is pretty clear. I don't see anything I could phase on here. Running through it, I think I could phase potentially on the Trubbish. Oh, all 3 of them are right at the front. Cool. Scyther is shiny, and I don't see anything bright pink, so yeah. I'll grab this though. Yeah, that Trubbish over there, I guess I could technically phase on him. But that's fine. I want a shiny Trubbish. So I very much welcome if he wants to phase. Because 13 will be a one I'll run night and day. Like, once we're done with 14, 13 is the run we'll be running just across constantly day and night until we get a shiny. Now, obviously, I'd much prefer if we got another one this episode, but we do have one more day cycle left. I mean, any new shiny is welcomed. And any shiny that we currently don't have in the Pokedex, like Weedle, or Pokemon we may have already got, like Numel, but we'll need another one because we technically evolved our Numel to a Camerupt, is also welcomed. But, you know, that's the big thing, right? Like, right now, we're shiny hunting wild zones. We're not shiny hunting Pokemon, which sounds weird. You know, we're trying to get a shiny in a wild zone 13. Yeah, I don't know. A part of me does feel like Wild Zone 13 isn't going to give me a shiny until it's daytime and it's going to be Vivillon. But, you know, during the day we have to take advantage of the sun and try to get a shiny in. I wish I knew of a shiny in a Wild Zone I could just claim, like go get and be like, oh man, there's just one right over here, easy peasy, right? And instead, I'm just trying so desperately to get another Wild Zone done. Whether it's 9, 13, or 14, any one of them will work with me. Or work for me, not work with me. I guess if they work with me, I get a shiny a little bit quicker. Wow. Dude, there's a lot... Oh, there's a lot of Alpha Phantom. Now, hold on. Let me double confirm. Phantom's eyes become blue when it's shiny, right? Yeah, blue. Okay. Just making sure. Just making sure. I said with as much confidence as one ever has. But I mean, an alpha shiny Phantom, one would stay a shiny alpha Phantom, so I have no problem losing it. Right? But like... Thankfully here, there isn't a Pokemon that runs. I don't think any of these Pokemon in here flee. I think all of them get aggressive, which is kind of nice. And also there's a decent number in here, but not like too much to freak you out. You know, if I had to pick a Pokemon, I think out of this nighttime that I think is going to spawn shiny. Why there's 3 Phantom, I think if I'm going to get a shiny during the night, it's going to be Pinsir. That's my bet. That my shiny is going to be a Pinsir. I think the one that's least likely to appear is Heracross. I don't know why. My gut feeling is just saying Heracross will not work with me. And my shiny is going to be like a Phantom or a Pinsir right at this front gate. Right, it's going to be like one of the 2 guys here or one of the 2 Pinsirs here. Oh wow, there's 2 back there that time. Come on, just one more shiny, dude. Just one more shiny. If I can get one more shiny and have 2 Wild Zones wrapped up, you know, that is what I want. That's the kind of, you know, I already got a shiny, and it was a Phantom, and it's like, yeah, it's not the biggest, coolest shiny in that area, but it, you know, I don't know if they save. Maybe I should test it. If I get another shiny Phantom large, oh no, I guess I could evolve it, so maybe I shouldn't. Just get rid of it. Oh, I guess I can always let it switch from day to night save. Oh, does it auto save? Well, I don't know. But like, it would be interesting to see if the Phantom, or Phantom, I just said Phantom, didn't I? Oh my God. I think I said Phantom for the entire conversation, didn't I? Anyone want to be shiny? Oh my God, 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 hold on, hold on. We do have a shiny. It is Heracross, oh my God. It's bright pink. Oh, I can't risk it, can I? Shoot. Oh my God, we got in a pink ball, let's go! I really was not expecting Heracross. I love shiny Heracross. Oh my God, hold on a minute. Gotta take a moment to pause. And it's female too. Oh, it's just a little girl and she has a pink heart in a little pink ball. Oh, she's adorable. She's precious. Oh. Okay, so first off, let me take a moment to collect myself. So I thought we weren't going to get Heracross because I thought I was going to get a Pokemon like Pinsir. Not that I hate Pinsir, but I love its purple shiny, but it's not my favorite bug type just in general. But yeah. So that was like what was that, like 20 minutes in or so? Trying to keep markers for all this stuff. All right, so here's the big thing. This is another shiny in the ZA Dex. We hit 26 out of 227. But that's another Wild Zone done, so we're at 13 out of 20. We only need 7 more Wild Zones. Oh, I love this Pokemon so much, and I got it in it's a girl in a Dream Ball. It's a pink shiny. Oh, it's just perfect. That's I'm not a big guy in collecting Pokemon in. Hey Travis, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for not buddy. Oh yeah, I love you too, buddy. Thank you for not letting me lose a shiny. Thank you for not, taking the shiny away from me. I thank you. Trubbish was a big part of it. He was there to watch all of it. All right, I guess for the rest of the night, let's explore Wild Zone 9. No, but that's big, right? Because that just leaves Wild Zone 9 and 14 as like the remaining leftover zones that are in the middle. And then we have bookends, which are really easy to remember, right? Dude, I can't believe we got that. Like I said, I'm not the biggest guy of capturing Pokemon in balls that match, unless they're a Pokemon whose shiny I really like. And it just so happens that Heracross... Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, no, you don't need to be mad at me. Chill, 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 chill. So I've got 2 Wild Zones crossed off. If potentially tonight I could get this one, or tomorrow, like during the day, I could get 14 crossed off, I'd be happy. Now here, I don't know if there's any Pokemon I think I really care about. Aha, you missed. About getting in a specific ball. That Heracross is just perfect. Maybe the Manectric, I would have to get in an Ultra Ball. Maybe if I saw a pink Esper, then maybe I would get it in a Dream Ball. Or Heal Ball. Probably a Dream Ball. But yeah, we would have to see, right? Like, cause... Well, Carbink would be like... Oh, hey, buddy, you did not need to be that, okay? You can chill, bro. You don't need to be alpha. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there would be another good... Like, I don't really think I'd be stressing about it. Maybe Carbink. Yeah, I don't know. I like carving shiny, but I don't think... Is there a perfect ball for it? I mean, because it would be blue and like... Maybe the heavy ball might be the perfect one for it. Oh, wait, hold on. Just in case it happens to be a Kadabra or something I don't care about. Shiny. Because I can't tell it shiny apart. Right? Like, I really can't. Okay, I'm out of its zone. I'm free. I am not free. It's still angry. It's still angry. Okay, we'll do one more wraparound for Wild Zone 9. And then we'll go try 14. And then we'll wrap it up. I'm just glad we got another shiny. And it happened to be a Heracross. We got in the perfect ball. Oh, and it was a girl, so she has a little heart. It's just perfect, you know? Sometimes when magic moments happen like that, it's just perfect. I'll be honest, Sableye, I know he has a cool shiny because he comes solid gold. I'm just not a big Sableye fan. He is just going to a Dusk Ball or a Quick Ball. Zero care. I gotta be honest about it. Zero care. He is not a Pokemon I'd spend a lot of time trying to get the perfect ball for him. I just gotta be real with y'all. Shoot. Well, guys, you don't have to be mad at me, Sableyes. I know I'm kind of stuck in a place. Let me get to the map. Let me get in the map and get out of here. Let me get in the map and get out of here. Let me get in the map and get out of here. Shoot. Let me up the ladder. Up, 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 up. You missed. Oh, Confuse Ray sounds weird. No shiny. No shiny. Could you imagine if Manectric was shiny? That'd be so crazy. Not shiny. Espers aren't shiny. They're not pink. I'll go up over here one time to check if anything's shiny, and then we'll head back to Wild Zone 14. If we can get 14 done, and then all we have to do is focus Wild Zone 9, I'll be happy. Now, if there's a shiny right up here in Wild Zone 9, and I get one in 14, and all that's left is the bookends, then we are sitting pretty. Why does a part of me feel like Wild Zone 1 is going to be the last one? Anyone else feel that? Like, I'm gonna find one in, like, every other Wild Zone. Wait, they look different colors. Is one of them shiny? No, they're not. They're both the same color. It's just, I think one had some shading. Alright, here we go. Wild Zone 14. So, oh, wait, hold on. Is it sunny? I didn't check that. I just flew here instinctively because it's not sunny. It is sunny. Okay, it's sunny. Yeah, I don't know if there's a specific ball for any Pokemon here I'd want to use. I mean... Let me exit. Wow, not a single thing actually tried to hit me. That might be a good sign. Okay, let's go. So yeah, no, I mean, maybe... I don't know, I'm trying to think if there's a Pokemon here. Maybe if I got Onix, because I'd maybe want it eventually to be a Steelix, it would be in a nice ball, but like, you know, I don't know. I don't know, I haven't really thought about catching any Pokemon shinies in their specific balls. Maybe that's something I should do. I don't know. Like, I don't know, I guess it would be Pokemon I'd really care about. Like, Raichu would get a luxury ball because, you know, he deserves luxury. He's a Raichu. You missed. Onix probably would get a luxury ball because it's like, you know, Steelix is blingy and like gold and, you know, gold plated. So like that would match. Gimme Ghoul and eventually Goldango should both be in. Even though it's shiny doesn't change much, they should also be in. Even regular version, they should both be in luxury balls. Is there a good... I mean, is there a red ball for Helioptile? With how rare it seems to possibly be if I found one shiny? I don't know. Because it's like red, black with a little bit of yellow. Is there a good ball for that? Ah, dodged. Well, technically the repeat ball would work. The fastball would actually be pretty good for Raichu and all them. Oh, the level ball could kind of work for Helioptile too in a weird way. Yeah, no, there's actually quite a few balls. Actually, almost the luxury ball would also work too. That's a weird one. A lot of it would work for Helioptile. But I think I'd probably throw the quick ball just out of pure panic, if I'm honest. I'd probably see it and be like, oh, that's a shiny, throw. You know, how much I would like to think. Right now, it's like, because I need one of almost every shiny still. I think I would just be in still panic mode. Unlike the Heracross there, where I was able to run out, if I came across a shiny in the midst of battle, I don't know if I'd be able to like calm myself and just not throw it out of pure excitement. Please don't phase on this. Wild Zone 14 is last. We got 13 and 15. 14 is sandwiched between them. We have to get a shiny in 14. And then we can focus on 9 specifically, and then the bookends. And we're gonna go through this whole day regardless. Just to let you know, so even if we get a shiny here, I'm waiting till the end of the day, so we will do the rest of this day in Wild Zone 9. None of you are shiny. Yeah, 14 is one that gives me concern. Wild Zones 20, 14, and 1 are the zones I feel like are going to be the ones that will give me the most trouble. It's like there's a lot of Pokemon in here, but it's like I also can phase on Magikarp outside. There's also a lot of hate down here. Like, so I think it's very possible for me to get hit. I think Pokemon can hit themselves, like hit opponents. So like if I'm battling a Pokemon and they use a move and hit it, I'm gonna have to quickly try to catch things. If a bunch of Pokemon clog up near each other, it could affect my ability to throw the Pokeball at the shiny. Right? I think the nice thing is being as far along we are, any Pokemon should be relatively easy to catch, right? A repeat ball should just be the option and should be able to catch almost anything. If I have a moment to think, like if I'm back here and it's a shiny Onix, I maybe can flip to a luxury ball or something, right? I thought I spawned this guy. That's weird. Yeah, my biggest concern is phasing on 14. Because I don't know how many other things can spawn. That Magikarp can, but I don't know what else can around here. Also, there's also a good possibility that one of my shinies happen because this place seems to have so many alphas. Oh my god, literally I bring up alphas and there's 2 right there. Alphas, I'm not going to be able to just throw the ball and catch first time. They're going to chase me, they're going to fight me. And I can't just quick ball them, I'm going to probably have to get them low or knock them out to be able to throw balls. But I'm going to aggro everybody else in doing so. And so everybody else is going to be, oh, let's go fight and let's go attack him. And, you know, it's going to be, I'm going to have to kill everything just to try to catch it. We only have 7 more wild zones, dude. That's so amazing. Right? I'm hoping to average 1 less 1, or at least 1, each episode of this. Prefer 2, and anything more than 2 would be amazing. Let's just... Now, Molga wasn't alpha. Why did it, like, yell at me like it was? What? Oh, it is alpha. Oh, that's weird. Okay, I didn't see the glowing red eyes earlier. Every time I exit, I have that instant release of breath. Pure fear. Come on, just let's end with another shiny. It would make the next episode so good. It would allow me to, like, not worry about anything else. I mean, my team just won the Super Bowl, so maybe I should just calm down and, you know. Already got 2 shinies. I knocked out 2 wild zones, which is amazing. You know. But, like, if I can knock out these 3 middle ones together and focus on wild zone 9 all the next episode, right? And if we get 9 done quickly enough, I just also kind of want to move from 14 because I'm afraid of phasing, you know? But yeah, I don't... Yeah. Any Pokemon can be shiny here and I'll be happy. Come on. All right. The number here, remember, is 60. Actually, let me redo that count. So, out of 1,025, because we're going to round up, let's count how many Pokemon there are this time. 1, 2, 3 over here. 4 with the Emolga up there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 in the center, 16, ow, then 17, 18, because we're not going to count the other Emolga out there because we already did. So out of 18, we're talking what? So obviously it says like 56, we round up to like 50, 56.9, so 57 something. But if we lose either spawns, or we don't get lucky with an extra spawn or something, like, you know, that percentage can go down. So, yeah. So based on that, to get any one of these guys randomly shiny, it should be within like 56 resets, just based on like the numbers. But obviously, like I mentioned before, the numbers aren't solid enough. And you know, you never know when we'll phase. And I mean, we've been here definitely more than 56, and you know, we just got lucky elsewhere, I think. You know, but I do get a shiny here, awesome. What was shiny? Hold on. I need to save. What was shiny? It's whatever's in here. I'm out. Okay, we got a Jober. All right, we exit. Okay, so obviously I ran in there, did not care about ball. We caught Drober. Did I panic a little? Yes. Look at him. Aw. Hey, 3 pretty goods and a very good. I didn't even check the other guys' stats when I got them. Hold on. 3 pretty goods and a very good. Okay, wait, is that like the minimum for the shinies? 3 pretty goods and a fantastic, but a no good. Ah. But, okay, so first off, amazing. This is amazing. Right? There's no if, ands, or but about it. We got Punkaboo in Wild Zone 15. Wild Zone 14, we end up getting Drober, and 13, we get Heracross. Said that right. Right? Either way, Drober's awesome. I'm glad we got him. And we've got 3 shinies this episode. Right? But also, the big thing is we also knocked out... we knocked out 3 Wild Zones. I'm making a note there. And so let me update these things. So we've done 14 out of 20 Wild Zones with a shiny. Also, this adds another shiny to Pokedex, so we hit 27 out of 227. Only 200 more Pokemon shiny. Only 200, as I say. But just in case somehow we got a second shiny spawn, let's run through here. It's unlikely, right? I just didn't, when I heard it, I didn't know if it was him or the Emolga up there, so I froze. I was like, let me back out. Let me save. Obviously, we saw the sparkles on the ground a second time. But I you know, play it safe. And like I said, I had time to throw another ball. But, you know. Also, I didn't realize the sparkles from the ground and the sound effect would actually play with it still on the ground. So, like, I'm glad I kind of figured that out. But yeah, Wild Zone 14's done. We still have a little bit of day left, so let's go Wild Zone 9. So, thankfully, all that's left is 9, then 1, 2, and then 18, 19, 20. These are the only guys left. So, not much. Now, we still have, like I said, at night, I'm going to do another Infinite ZA Royale. So, for the remainder of this day, let's just shiny high here. Then when it turns night, I'll save, teleport to a Infinite ZA Royale, and save and do that off camera. Yeah, but we got 3. I can't ask for any more. Like, we got, you know, 13, 14, and 15 done. And that's 3 Wild Zones done, right? So yeah, it's perfect. Now the tough thing about this one is I think because we wrap around, I think these guys actually reset. Because we've seen the alphas and all that disappear. So I think us going around, we actually see more Pokemon than we normally would. I can do my little, like, math thing really quick. I mean, it's very simple math. It's not like it's groundbreaking. All right, let's reset. So, obviously, we're going to go off of 1025 again, rounding up from the 1024.64, whatever it is. So, let's count Pokemon. So, these 3 over here respawn later. So, like, 1, 2, 3. Right? Then we have this Mawile here for 4. Ooh, an Andup. Then we have 5, and then we have the other Sableye around here for 6. So we're already at 6 Pokemon. Let's climb up. Please miss. Thank you. So we have 9 there. 10, 11, 12, and then 13, 14, 15, 16 there. So already 16 Pokemon. But then these guys reset. So we actually have 17, 18, and then 19, because we've seen these guys switch from non-alpha to alpha. So we're at 19 spawns already, and we're still not done, right? Then we have 20 and 21 up here. 22 and 23 there. Then 24 and 25 here. So if we actually divide that by 25, we're looking at 41 resets. However, you know, because that's counting each one of the individual resets. It also, we have to take that, all of that took one trip. 41 resets is a lot of time. I mean, we're probably going to get, what, maybe 6 or 7, maybe 8 in a day, depending on how quickly I do it. Any mistakes, you know, stuff like that. And it's also, we have 2 large ladders to climb, which also take a decent amount. Thank you for missing. Okay, let's just go over here. Oh, that's an alpha. And then I don't... Oh, there's the other fletchling. Yeah. Or fletchender. So yeah, and even if we remove these 3 that respawn over here, right? If we remove these 3 from the equation, you know, let's say I remove, let me redo that, the calculations with those 3 removed, right? And we divide by, instead of 25, what, 22? It's 46.5, round up, it's like 47 resets, right? So it goes up a little bit, but not by a significant margin, you know. Obviously, neither of these guys are shiny. We are going to do this one last loop. Even if it turns night, we'll finish it up. And then I need to go. I need to go to sleep. But yeah, no. I mean, as of right now, it takes a lot of time to do a single loop. And so the odds of us finding a shiny this way is, I think, slightly harder than just resetting from the benches up there. But it also gives us more variety of whatever randomly pops up is truly random. You know, every Pokemon here has a chance to be shiny, even though I would very much like Fletchender not to be. And to be honest, I haven't even gone down there to see if one of them are. But seeing they're constantly getting respawned for Esper, you know, it's kind of obvious they're not, because if they were shiny, they'd be saved, and I'd be seeing them there constantly. So yeah. Hey there. Hello. Let's go this way, and up we go. Oh good, we might actually get this done without it being night. That's awesome. I barely got to the top. Carbinks are here. Carbinks there aren't shiny. You're not shiny, you're not shiny. It resets. If one of these guys right around us happens to be shiny after reset, we will catch it. But for now, I will fly to a battle zone and save, and we'll wrap up this episode, which has very nicely given us a lot of great Pokemon and checked off a lot of wild zones. Not shiny. Not shiny. You guys aren't shiny. Okay, it doesn't look like anyone's shiny. Good. Alright. So I'm going to find a battle zone. That one's kind of rough. That one is... This one's not bad, actually. I'll go do this one. Yeah. Alright, guys. But thank you so much for watching. And until next time, tag out.
I want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon members. Urza and Scott, you're amazing. If you guys want to check out Patreon and join it to get a shout out at the end, check Patreon down in the link to the description below. And you can also, like Scott did, make me re-record this.